Untitled. I'm here this morning with my lovely wife, Karen Lashba, and we're going to talk about one of the secrets of dressage. Now, in an earlier video, we talked about how the legs are used. We talked about the fact that the leg can mean for the horse to move sideways, it can mean for it to go straight forward, or when we come underneath, it can mean to engage the horse's back. Now, one of the things that most people have wrong when I see their position is the outside leg, and it's one of the keys to getting horses to bend correctly. So usually when I tell people to put the outside leg back, what they usually do is this. They swing the leg back from the knee and they think that means to put the leg back. But what that does is what you'll feel when you try this at home is your seat bones will not change in the saddle. When you swing your leg back from the knee, the seat bones basically will stay right where they are. So one of the secrets to dressage is getting the correct outside leg. And it is the single hardest thing in the position to achieve because you literally have to have your outside leg back while your outside shoulder is forward. So the key, what you want to do, and try this at home, is you want your knee to come away from the saddle a little bit and for your leg to come back like that. So the leg comes back from the hip and not only, once again, here's the leg moving back from the knee, here's the leg moving back from the hip. See how the leg comes actually away from the block on the front of the saddle. Now what you will experience when you try this at home is that the weight will automatically be shifted to your inside seat bones. Very often we see people trying to think about weighing seat bones, but they don't understand this element, so they end up trying to swing their hips back and forth like this, trying to get the weight on the inside seat bone, or they start leaning off to one side or the other. So once again, your hips should always stay square in the saddle. They never twist in the saddle. So we don't want to exaggerate this to the point like this, you know, where all of a sudden your hips are shifted out of position. So it's just here, you're stretching up tall and straight. Come on, big boy. Boy. And you're just simply going to bring the leg back from the hip like that. So, once again, there's three basic positions, what I call neutral positions of the aids. That is, from which those positions are which you do everything else. They're neutral positions, which means there's no tension. So those are parallel position. Anytime the horse is going directly straight, you have both legs are what we call at the girth, which means directly behind the girth here. Let's just like come there. Or the leg is back like this. So here you are in parallel position. Horse is going in a straight line. Anytime you're bent to the left, you're going to be in left diagonal position. That is, your outside leg is going to be back from the hip like that, and you're going to let your outside shoulder come forward. Now look how I've created a channel here. It automatically creates a channel that you can send the horse down, sort of like sending water down a bent pipe, so to speak. It will curve around, as will the horse when it's starting to flow. So there we are. So here's the parallel position. Here's right diagonal position. Outside leg back, outside shoulder slightly forward. And it's not very much. It's not that you have to twist around like this. You know, it's just about like that. It feels natural. Parallel position, left diagonal position, just like that. Now once again, these are neutral positions, so your aids would be relaxed in these positions until you need it. Horse is swinging his hindquarters over, you're going to use your outside leg. You need to move him over in the outside rein, it's going to be your inside leg. So there we go. Once again, one of the biggest secrets to dressage, the correct position of the outside leg, moving it back from the hip and not from the knee. All right, thank you very much. Hope that helps. This is Will Faerber and Karen Lashba from Art to Ride. Thank you.